You ready?
No, I just realized that that's not gonna work. It's kind of,
Good.
shoot, my fault. Alright, thank you.
We're good? All right, questions for Lester?
This is a strange thing for us. You haven't rolled the short circuit. So you do that like right before you go out to practice.
I haven't really been doing it like in practice, cause it was kind of like I just like started just leaving for the game, so it was like only on game days I roll it now. I don't really do it for shoot around that much because it takes a lot of time.
How often are your interactions with fans and people? How often do they bring that up? Do they bring it up like every time?
Not as much as in the beginning of the season. It was like kind of I guess it shocked everybody, but now that I'm like out there now, it's like it's normal now. So.
What type of things outside of practice and off court are you doing to get prepared for this Temple game?
Well, outside of practice and stuff, like off the court, I just really been locking my mind in. I've just been watching a lot of basketball lately. Waking up every morning to come and shoot every day on the gun before practice, outside of practice, shooting outside of practice, and just I feel like mentally I'm ready for the game now. But we all just working on the whole team getting mentally as one now.
Where is the team's mindset at right now with DJ not being?
It's tough. It's very tough. In practice, it really didn't look like it was that big of a fall, but he finished out practice, and just to hear that the next day that he's out for 6 weeks is tough. Definitely. I feel like when I had broke my hand, and it was kind of him in the same position as me, the team stepped up and came together, and they went on their win streak. So I feel like now it's just swapping him out and me in. I feel like we could accomplish the same thing, just everybody locking in and going on the streak until he comes back.
It's going to be hard to replace everything that he does, obviously, but do you feel like you are one of the candidates to be able, because obviously he's a scorer, you're a scorer, you've got size that you can fill that role, help cover that up a little bit, I guess, at least?
Definitely, I feel that. I mean, he was a huge presence. I think me and him have the highest two offensive efficiency ratings on the team, and he's right behind me. So just our little duo on the court was always good. I love playing with him. He loved playing with me, and I feel like it's not just going to be me. I feel like Lance has been stepping up tremendously these past two starts. I don't even know his numbers, but he's been playing amazing these past two games. I feel like him stepping up, Ty will step up a little bit, everybody will step up. So I feel like it's just a team effort at this point.
Watching Lance numbers spike over the past two games, what has that been like for knowing somebody that struggled and now it's like everything is clicking for him?
It just really opened my eyes to see how much, like how huge your mentality is as far as on the court, because he's been the same guy all year, getting in the gym all year, doing the same things. It was just, he started now, so I guess he felt like he had an opportunity, and he definitely filled those shoes and stepped up to the plate and did what he had to do. And he's done it 2 games in a row, and he's been doing the same thing in practice now. I see a difference in practice now. He's way more aggressive, he's way more confident now, and that's definitely what we need at this point with everything we're going through. And I feel like he's doing his job good.
What is your mentality or mindset on the court? Like against the Cincinnati game, you're a freshman and you come in and you've got the Cumberland, who is the reigning conference player of the year. Mm-hmm. You like got in his head and got him frustrated, and so like what is your mindset to just be like so fearless and attack whoever when you're out there?
I mean, it's just always been my the way I just carried myself. Every game this year, I've guarded the best player on every team, and I've done a solid job on them. And I feel like, once again, going back to what I said about Lance, it's all a mental thing. Once I just lock in my mind that this player's not going to score on me, or he's not going to get off tonight against me, and if Penny and Mike and Madlock on top, if they all need me to lock somebody down, I'm going to take the challenge. And every time, if they do score on me, I'm going to get upset about it, and I take it personally. So.
You know who Dennis Rodman is, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear Penny last night say that you're like a shooter's version of Dennis Rodman?
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Well, now that you have, what do you?
Well, I mean, as a kid, my dad would always show me clips of him just being relentless. offensively and defensively. Offensive rebounding, defensively being able to guard the 1 through the 5 was just something my dad always wanted me to do, and I feel like it's been working lately.
Which NBA player do you try to model your game after?
Offensively, I watch a lot of Devin Booker, a lot of Klay Thompson, but I really haven't been watching like these past couple months or past like year or so. I haven't really been modeling my game after anybody. It's just been working on my weaknesses. I feel like some of my strengths are like being a playmaker, just making the right decision, and then of course my shot's gonna come to me regardless. So that's why I really don't stress about shooting and stuff like that. But just really perfecting all the weaknesses that I have now.
Earlier in the season, you didn't take it easy on Tennessee on social media, and now you got John Morant in town.
Mm-hmm.
He's not taking it easy on social media either. Is this as soon as you get to Memphis, that just goes into your brain, or how's that work?
It's good, and obviously the city's always gonna have our back. So no matter what we say, we always have a huge fan base behind us. The fans are just amazing, whether it's positive or negative. And I guess that just helps us a little bit.
So who did it better, you or Ja?
I mean, shoot, his got more publicity. So
People always say that aren't from here, like you come to Memphis is one of those places that is kind of infectious. It'll like get into your spirit.
Mhm.
Since you've been here, like what's the thing about Memphis that you think that you've like taken on the most?
I mean, obviously, I've always been that a player to always do all the dirty work as far as on the court, greedy stuff like that. I feel like it's nothing really changed. Just Penny just talking about the culture, how he just wants everybody has a common goal to win. He brings that up every single time, and like he said how in the summer and stuff, how we were all just working hard and stuff like that. Like the whole summer, everybody's working hard, and then we kind of started to slack off a little bit. But everybody's starting to get in the gym again these past couple months, and it's been paying off. I feel like the teams we're supposed to beat, we should be able to beat them throughout here, but our turnovers, we just have to limit our turnovers these past couple games and stuff like that.
Penny said like before the Tennessee game, that was like the most laser focus that you guys have been as a group, and it hasn't been like that intense focus since then. What was it about that game that was it like the rivalry or the pride thing, or like about that game that differed from like y'all's intensity after that?
Oh, definitely the rivalry game just sparked everybody up to be locked in and engaged for it. But I feel like now it's really, I feel like we kind of have the same focus. It's just, I feel like once again it comes back to us being the youngest team in the country. Like we're actually the youngest team, so our turnovers kill us a lot. And I feel like we struggle a lot with keeping a lead, and those spurts and moments where we're supposed to pull away from teams, we don't pull away. And that, again, has to do with our turnovers. So we're definitely working on it in practice, and it's been getting way better.
Last question.
From your point of view, what can y'all do to cut down on the turnovers?
We've been working a lot on our transition offense because the majority of them have been coming from just seeing the person ahead and trying to make that hero pass all the way across the court. So we've been doing that, and Penny already talked about how every turnover in practice is push-ups. So we definitely don't want to do no push-ups. So we've been trying to do better with that. And he added a drill that's like the last 5 minutes of the game, and we scrimmage against each other, and he counts every turnover, offensive rebound, and stuff like that. And I feel like that kind of helped with last game with UConn. The last 5 minutes, we probably played the best all year.
If you had to play Penny right now one-on-one, would you beat him?
Definitely.
I appreciate
All right,
it.
thanks.